Mizaki, well, great start. Like I already stumbling on my words. Welcome to another live stream of Sims 3 Pets, my 100% series. Today, okay, just checking some out. Is working. Today we're gonna be making some more consistent. There we go again. Today I'm gonna be making some more significant progress. We're gonna be we're gonna be trying to progress our careers, getting to level up some skills, progress some skill milestones, and we will also. It's pretty much just what we're going to be doing today. I will say that I will not be able to stream the full 4 hours. I'm actually going to be ending the stream off at. I'm actually going to be ending the stream off at. My brain is freaking fried right now. I'm gonna be ending the stream off at 4:45, so 15 minutes before I would typically end things off. And the reason why I'm ending things off at 4:45 is there's a live stream from a YouTuber I follow that is starting at 5. I want to make sure that I have this stream finished and in the process of being uploaded onto YouTube. Is there anything we can have you work on? Anything at all? Guess that's something we could do. We could have you work on your charisma. I do want to check something. Do we know Max Dalton? Yeah, we're also gonna keep an eye out for you. Because while you are... While you're, when you wake up, I want you to eat.
Zoob Jahani Mas, T. Blue Blick, Nis, Lahopkadu, Laharga Ki. Taga? Niba, Aniba Genshlo, Tordabaji, Ebi, Juxipto Megradidibump, Ribby Twibs, Yablarko.
It's honestly kind of good to be back playing this game. This actually... For once, I was actually looking forward to playing this game.
Sharbo Dips.
And part of the reason why I was actually looking forward to playing this game is because, I've been actually kind of in the mood to play this game. I've been really excited to the possibility of actually kind of finishing this generation and working on getting some achievements out of the way and some challenges out of the way. And I generally think that we're actually nearing the end of our playthrough. We still have a lot of work to do, to be honest, but we've been working on this thing for about a year now. And I will actually be kind of glad. I also forgot to check something. Yep, we don't need any more relationships. We can just continue working on working on your charisma skill. My phone just got an alert. One of my friends just messaged me, so just give me 1 second. Once again, my friends are. It's kind of relating to my. It's kind of relating to my our co-op playthrough for me and my friend. So the reason why that I was kind of reading the text is we were kind of engaged in a conversation about Borderlands for our co-op run. Just send me another message. There's something weird going on. Never noticed that before. Like I can see like bars on like the side of my stream. Okay, stop texting me. Cool. Streaming right now. Can't talk. I really kind of hate it when people texting or talk to me when I'm trying to stream.
For Zazigatu Neek for Nabagavu.
Okay. I'm also like 90% sure, possibly 80% sure that the food in my fridge is bad. Because oftentimes whenever I leave the home to like go somewhere to like interact with like a different segment, a different part of town, when I come back, the food in here was spoiled. And I can't remember if the last thing I did last stream was bringing a sim over and over to my home and talking to them after literally just being at a different place, or if I cooked the meal after that and the meal in here is fresh. I'm actually going to remove it just in case. The last thing I want to do is to get my sim sick. Going to build buy mode. That's not. Yeah, it is. Open household inventory. Still says it's great, but it doesn't really. It wouldn't really tell you if the quality is bad or not. Like if it's kind of one of those like glitches I encountered, like when I leave the house and come back and the food just spoiled. So we're just gonna sell this item and just be safe. Last thing I want is my Sims getting sick from eating spoiled food. And again, I'm only doing this because I can't remember for sure what I did at the end of stream last week. I need you to put the waffles in the fridge. I don't really know what I want her to work on because we already got athletic to max level. Really, my primary concern with Zara is to have her get to level 10 in her career, and she's currently level 6 or 7. Level 6 or 7. Level 6. So I don't know what I want her to work on as of right now. Maybe we can just have her continue working on headiness. Maybe something we could do. You can still keep on working on... Actually, no. We're gonna have you stop and eat. Okay, we're gonna have you stop sleeping because you're gonna starve to death. Icebox drawer, eat leftovers, waffles. It honestly doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna fast forward it once Dylan gets down here. Clean up. Then we're gonna have you go back upstairs and work on your charisma. Waffles, clean up. Then I want you to work on your fun stat.
Zabaga? Shaduzava. Welky.
I need you to take a shower.
Barzebni. Well. Zibadu.
Need to work on your social. You probably don't need to work on that just now. Just have you watch TV. Really just killing time. We won't be able to make any significant progress until we go through a career and get promoted. Okay, watch TV, and I want you... You should be able to talk on the couch, which will raise their social need. Okay, stop. And I want you to work on your writing. You're very close to getting writing to level 9. So I want you to focus on that.
Barbo. Whis. Sasume bonita.
Let's see, you're going to be going to work in 4 hours. Guess we can have you sleep, just to fill your needs up a little bit. I can be able to sleep for long. Why is... Okay. I feel like that this should be worth more than having one child. How close are we? I can't remember. How close are we to getting 15 novels written? Written 11, so we need to write 4 more books. I'm really just killing time until does Argus work. You did get I thought you raised your hand skill. I need you to eat. When we get I'm probably gonna save having a second kid for a little bit later. I am planning on having 2 kids. But I'm probably gonna save that for when we get further in a career. Like when one of the parents gets to like level 9 in their career, then I'll have a second kid. One of the parents, Tanisha, is doesn't have a job. When either Dylan or Zara gets to level 9 in their career, then I'll have a second kid. Is what I meant. I'm also keeping an eye on the friendship stat for Babbitt Mayhem, because one thing I learned from the last generation is it's the aging things for Sims don't exactly work well for Sims outside of your household. And the reason why I say that is Tanisha, when she was a childhood friend of Dylan, she literally went from child to adult before Dylan could get through his teen years. So in fact, I think Dylan was still a child when she aged up to adult. So the aging for Sims outside of your household is very strange, and they don't exactly follow the rules. So I honestly kind of fully expecting Babbitt to kind of turn into adult like any day now, knowing my luck. So I want to make sure that I'm ready, because I actually do want to have her move into my household so I can actually control her aging. And when that happens, we're gonna be kind of getting ready to move on to the next generation. My main concern is if a child can can go from child to adult like a matter of days. Like, is that the limit of what they can do, or could we have a situation where Babbitt, for example, goes from child to elder? That's one thing that I am kind of worried about. I don't know if it will happen, but knowing my luck, it will. I am equally lucky as I am unlucky. And what I mean by that is I can be fortunate to have some incredible luck for some of the games I play. Like, things that are unlikely to happen will happen, but that kind of also works for bad luck too. Like, if I have something unfortunate, something unlucky happen to me, the unluckiness actually hits me hard. So that was loud. Like, an example is I've had moments where like, for example, in relation to Borderlands, the games I'm playing as a co-op with one of my friends, one of my best friends from high school has been trying to get a Savage Unforgiven Masher from Borderlands 1, and he has farmed it so many times and he could not get that gun. Then I farmed a loot room 7 times and I got the gun he was looking for. But meanwhile, when playing Borderlands 2 and trying to get a sham, just a single sham from Bunker, I literally farmed this freaking boss 30 or 40 times and I did not get a sham once. And meanwhile, like, my friend actually got a couple shams in like 20 attempts. So it's really dumb. I've also feel that my unluckiness can also like go into real life as well, because I can actually get pretty lucky in life at times, but I'm just very unlucky in certain fields as well. Like for example, I've been actually kind of fortunate with the amount of people that came out and actually kind of supported my channels over the years. Like all these people that come up and just say hi or whatever in chat and just kind of stick around to help me with my channel. But I've also been kind of unlucky where I kind of met some bad eggs as well. So it's just kind of like a mix. It's a mixed bag with my luck. Like it either goes well for me or it goes bad, and when it goes bad, it generally is on the worst case scenario side. Nisha's just improved her writing skills to level 9. Sounds like that the computer died. Am I right to die? No, it did not. I thought I heard like a sound, like it sounded like something booting down. Thought that was the sound of the computer breaking. I'm actually gonna have you go to sleep, because at this point, I'm more concerned about you not having enough energy to work. So we're gonna have you sleep. It honestly looks like that my stream is in theater mode or something, because I just keep on seeing like this these bars on the side of the screen, and it's, I don't know if I've ever noticed that before, but it's really bugging me. Like, could be that I just haven't noticed something that's been a thing for like 4 years of streaming, but it's just, it looks off to me. I need to use the bathroom, and let's go back to writing. I would also like to state that an artist that I hired recently to draw the cover art of the book actually managed to finish the cover art and looks fantastic. Actually got a $19 raise. I just do want to make another shout out. I did have like a formal shout out on Twitter, but I'm bringing this up again, just kind of give another shout out to Naira Ali on Twitter for kind of designing an incredible looking cover art for my book. There's actually an improvement over what I initially had planned. She kind of did something I wasn't really expecting, and I actually like it a lot more than what I actually had in mind. So big shout out to that artist for actually finishing the cover art. It looks fantastic. And if you want to see what the cover art looks like, my Twitter name is at zboy896, but the username is Zach B, and it has the same profile picture as my Twitch thing. Teacher needs to drop. You need to drop off a master stack of permission slips at City Hall. This needs to happen quickly, so right over to City Hall and leave them with the paper pushers. Your school performance will improve. As Nisha's newest science fiction saga, Blender's Frame 4 aims for the excitement of a blockbuster summer movie, condensed into 152 pages of technology and spaceships. It's being compared to do's and don'ts of the Dawns in some circles. Publisher is pleased to announce that Blender's Fame 4 is a bestseller. It's already dominating the sales charts, which means a larger royalty checks. Denisha will receive 6 royalty payments, so 307 payments will be received on Sunday at 12 p.m. So we have written 3 bestsellers. We need to write 2 more for a wish. We also, it's probably gonna take us a while for us to earn like 30,000 royalties. But if we keep on working on it, like eventually we will get there. I will say that I actually didn't really notice that. When for those curious, this bottom skill milestone was, I believe it's called like specialist novelist, which actually had you write like 10 books within a specific category. And I did it with science fiction, and I actually didn't notice that at the time, but the text description and the milestone name actually changed, so that's actually why we're getting a lot of hits and bestsellers, just because we have this skill milestone, which is great. We still need to get 20 books in the career for prolific writer, and 30,000 royalties is gonna take a while. I think we've already like done all 3 a couple generations ago, so we don't really need to worry about these skill milestones. Yeah, I need you to watch TV. Come on. How are you doing? You're gonna get promoted. Congratulations, Joe's impressive performance has earned him a promotion to governor, as well as a bonus of $1,788. Been pulled up to the regional level for your brilliant political acumen and adept maneuvering. The public claims to love you, but everything can change instantly with the signing of the wrong piece of legislation. Pick your battles and be wary of political opponents, as the polls are really starting to heat up.
Maybe yo.
Wow, I actually kind of like that suit. Oh, I don't like those pants. That's fine. Dude, that is a slick suit. I was honestly kind of expecting the sash from the mayor career to actually continue here. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. And gonna need to go home, and we're gonna invite a couple people over to ask for donations. And on the weekend, we're actually going to try and get charisma to level 10. And while we are working on charisma, we're also going to try and get the 10 best friends thing done. You may as well try and start with Vincent Gilman. You need 10 best friends for everybody's best friend. We have 4. Cell phone, call sim, invite over. We're gonna invite over. She changed her looks again. Like she had like a completely different design when I first saw her. Now she changed her looks twice.
Jibladong. Zababine? Jemsi. Famimbo Baga Zemsi.
Go ahead and pause the game. I need you to look. I need to look at your thing. Okay. You go to work in 7 hours. Okay.
Marbiar!
Kybus.
Since a Gilman friendlies, go ahead and chat.
Zeeb, Sasha Maheen.
Ibi. Rebifazork. Megdabop. Taguni Rebs. Tunarex.
Steve. Ibidab, Glebal Fatab?
Paza. Booga. Grobal Duva. JJ Arpsa. Nosh?
La, Mior.
Friendlies, go ahead and announce promotion.
Grebly Dang. Gabepso.
Oh,
Javu.
Sansi.
Gashabib.
Friendlies, go ahead. I can already ask in a movement. That's funny. Ask for campaign donation.
Zarkle. Mixafadazu.
Oh.
Glamahi. Kagal Zubogal. Saba?
Lugord. Hepturin
Bazi
Sibi Zara.
Waka.
Okay, we got to yellow. Let's go ahead and gossip.
Garbso. Wabahina Dasami.
Mazila.
Friendly, let's go ahead and I guess we can ask about day.
Barso Svadula Cog. Imza Wamazabalu. Blaga?
Uang. Plurb
Pretty
Zawi
poor.
Bibs.
Yab.
Oh.
Go ahead and why is it saying console? Oh, I wonder if someone in his household died. That may be why I'm getting like cheer up and console. Generally, there's some social dialogue options that would often like kind of respond daily. For example, complaining about work. Depending on the person, they may think that you're being boring, or they may have a negative reaction to your response in general. Cheer up and console, I have never had be successful, so I'm not gonna pick that.
Sasi Matawa
Tulani.
Sunny Zats! Bawits
Bialbo.
Taza Tabi! Washto?
Tura.
Zas!
Go ahead, and I guess we can brighten day. Another thing that I'm considering doing this chat.
Bulagaz Zeb Baba Zeb Zebadu
Libnor.
Maha Ushwa
Friendly, let's go ahead and chat.
Jeep Johnny Safasim Z
Welko. Sadurpa. Shobanash. Tyflerny Glark.
Wabla Deeg Parfu Sabaga Shaduzava
Dakamorpa.
Friendly, let's go ahead and I want to go ahead and shop Go Zapper. We're already almost halfway to level 10 Charisma, although I suspect that before we get to level 10, we're gonna need to get some new relationships. And now I don't have like tell stories, so what can I do? What can I do? Gossip, I guess.
Fargo Kawasa
Yonk.
I do like that charisma is actually a pretty easy skill to level up in general. The most difficult thing about charisma as a skill is you kind of need to get more relationships if you want to level it up. But it does level up when you're just doing basic dialogue options, so it can be an easy skill to level. I want to. What do I want to do? Guessing this about work.
Velk Mi Yapsaga Jiba
Friendly, let's go ahead and tell story. I honestly forgot about my kid. Gonna have you drop off permission slips. Then I'm gonna have you go home.
Sebi Miyor Fatah Hargame Dipsadu Vartubi Shibi Zamazaz Vilbots in these Zagas
How are you doing? I'm actually gonna have you change because you're gonna go to work in 6 hours. I want you to change and I want you to eat. And it looks like the sink is dirty, so we're gonna have you clean the sink. Go back to you.
Vordorp Nidibazab Sagoob Badu G
Nabazine. Plurb.
Vincent Gilman, friendly, let's go ahead and friendly hug.
Oh.
Gilman, friendly, let's go ahead and chat.
Jeep Johnny Safasim Z
Wibza. Changabana.
We're halfway to level 10 now.
Kanab. Tunanash.
Bernabagavu, Seg, Shabaza, Dawazi.
Wima. Grobel. Juvadish. Arbsa Chiglar. Wibsfu.
Slinvarbzo, Paritab, Zimziga Famapsa.
Yokola.
Did you always please see the permission slips? That's something we already seen before. I am actually going to mute myself a little bit because I want to test something else regarding my stream. So, muting myself for like a minute, for like 30 seconds.
Zeep, Sasha Mahi, Webzo, Madar, Merhab Bonadines, Kawasam Dinselban.
Nabazine. Plurb.
Oh, I was just testing my gameplay audio because sometimes I get, even though registering sounds, sometimes I've had issues in the past where the audio wasn't being captured right, so I always had to test both my voice audio and my game audio.
Larcy Moore,
Yana.
Yadan.
I wonder how close we are to getting to the best brand threshold.
Zub Jahani Mas, T. Barbutsi Temza Bebzami, Shamkasa Wujig, Slinvarbzo, Paritab, Zimziga Famapsa, Inafasa Wimaze, La Herba Tuba, Lube Geese,
Oh, Viva Lele. Jeep, Johnny Safasin,
Harbo
see?
Grabble.
Jelba
Shaba.
I need you to... Can I be Ethan? I want you to work on your homework. Inventory.
Paza. Booga. Grobel. Duva. JJ.
Okay, I need you to admire.
Oliver,
Kazabul. Buanga
Burga
Changali. Toba. Shamor.
Daniyar,
Wobigla.
Friendly, let's go ahead and drop Go Zapper again. Then we will brighten day. And we will chat. Then we will express fondness.
Nepi Yikabu. Zamasi
Shushna?
Sapso. Vini.
Arbelzab.
Vida?
Fordham Druki. Afnar.
Zamar.
Okay, we're actually getting very close to. I feel like we're getting close to getting him to level 10. To best friend, I should say. I was going to salute. Go ahead and tell story. Go ahead and press fondness and admire.
Shorgle, Weltny Yargus. Zub Jahani, Zabzu Mizzlenor, Sebi, Miyo,
Daka Morper.
Larcy,
Yana.
Darniyar, Z,
Wobigla.
Zamar.
Okay, let's go ahead and ask to leave.
Kaboo.
Sepita.
Want you to go ahead and eat food. Waffles, clean up. How are you doing? I told you to eat. You must got blocked. You must got blocked. Just go ahead and do waffles. Because you need to eat. I guess that's the kind of risk of like stacking jobs. Or maybe you got like distracted or something. I don't know. We are getting a little bit ready to go on a career. Okay, I need you to take a shower. Then I need you to watch TV. Okay, and floor, mop a puddle. Then you'll be ready to go to work. I need you to go upstairs, take a shower. Then we're gonna have you go to sleep. You're going to work, which is great. How close are you're not close at all. Okay, so you're probably gonna get halfway through this promotion. Unless you get a lucky event. But you're not gonna be able to get a promotion today. When do you have a day off? You work until Tuesday, till Wednesday. I told you to shower. Why didn't you shower? How are you doing? You're doing good. Let's have you go downstairs and eat. Eat leftovers, waffles. I want you to get started on working on a new book. Why do we have Lucky? Oh, because of the Lucky trades. Oh. Hold on, I got another message. My friend is upset at me. That's funny. F you and your Sims 3 pets. Literally, as soon as I went to check my phone, I got another text message from someone else. I am Mr. Popular today, apparently. Wait, are you taking a shower? Yeah, you're taking a shower. It looks like you're cleaning it. It's like the animation for cleaning a shower. I need you to use a bathroom, take a shower, then we're gonna have you work. Sleeping, sleeping. Still on night, answer phone.
Boozle day.
Really just waiting until this phone call ends so we can have Dylan go back to sleep. How are you doing in your career? You are almost halfway there and you got another half of the day. Maybe you will get promoted. I don't know, I feel like you may come close. Oh well. I need to focus on you. I'm really just killing time at this point, so it doesn't really matter like what we do. I'm just trying to get this trying to make some progress. Really, the only substantial amount of progress we will need to make is getting to level 10 in both the criminal career and the political career. Once we get that done, we're essentially done with this generation. But I do want to make sure that we are kind of more or less ready to I want to make sure we're more or less ready. Stop. Not who I want to do. Wow. Are we actually going to get promotion? I want to make sure we're more or less ready to kind of start to essentially get to finish up our careers before we have another kid. Because it won't take us that long to raise an infant to a child, and I want to make sure that we're kind of off at a good place. We're actually getting a promotion.
Ooh.
The bar is full, isn't it? No, I'm missing the tiniest sliver. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. And then you need to go home. We're gonna have you eat them, obviously. Serve breakfast, pancakes.
Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Ooh. Huh. Ooh. Huh. Ooh.
I actually kind of wonder. I actually kind of wonder how if we're how close we're gonna get to getting our writing skill leveled up when this is done, because it won't actually up the progress of the writing skill until after we finish either like end the writing of the book early or finish writing a book.
Zarkle. Nickelbottom. Lama he. Hago Zubogol.
Huh.
Saba? Zoop.
You need to eat. Couple pancakes. Grab a plate. Gonna have to use a bathroom. And we're gonna watch TV.
My D.
Oh, Hano! Ayaya! Oh, yeah! Oh!
Icebox drawer. Eat leftovers. Pancakes. Eat leftovers. Pancakes. Okay. You guys are gonna be eating, which is great. You are gonna be finishing a book. Nisha's new science fiction saga features spy, aims for the excitement of blockbuster summer movie. Looks like it's another bestseller. Going too far with it's being compared to When Pigs Fly, going too far in some circles. Copies of future spy are already flying off the shelves faster than the publisher could replace old copies. It's a bestseller. 66 royalty payments of 317 payments will be received on Sunday, 12 p.m. Writing didn't go up that much from being 10%. But we only need one more bestseller, and we have Prolific Writer done. This will actually get us far more hits and bestsellers than their counterparts, which we already kind of have a lot because of science fiction novelists. But it is nice to have. Looks like that we will. I think we made a little bit more progress on money earned writing. We were at 3,000 something before. Now we're at 4,365. We need to get that number up to 30,000 though. That's gonna take a while. Have you work on your needs. Eat leftovers, apple pancakes. Did you clog the toilet? No? I told you to use the bathroom.
Leave down.
Okay, Dylan, we need to get you to work on your charisma, buddy. We also need to get your career set up. We need to do a couple things. I'm probably gonna invite who do we know? I may invite Eva Gilman over. She's another rich sim, and we have her as a friend. Or you could do Curtis Light. He's another millionaire. The one thing is about Eva Gilman, she has a negative trait that I think will actually get us a little bit of trouble. Because she is neurotic, which means she kind of is essentially a psycho. She doesn't have control of her emotions. So honestly, I'm kind of more leaning towards Curtis Lights, kind of getting him a good friendship level. Because I'm trying to like get the milestone for having 10 best friends, and we currently have 5. We need another 5 more. You also need to tell 100 funny jokes, and we have told 9. At some point, you're gonna need to farm that out. Yeah. Let's have you change outfit to every day. And go here. I was gonna put in a save just in case something happens and my game crashes or something. Cell phone, invite, call sim, invite over. And what time is it? It may not be. Okay, yeah, it should be up now. Call sim, invite over. Curtis Light.
Gunzavi.
Okay, pause the game. You're eating, which is great. After this, I need you to use the bathroom and watch TV. This will raise your fun level and your social skill because you'll be talking to uh, kids watching a romance channel. You'll be talking to John.
Big. Yeah, gypsy me. Yeah, Bepso.
This, I'm hoping that we won't need to do anything extra when we get charisma leveled up. I get the feeling it's gonna have us have new friendships, new relationships.
Glarbjar. Zooblart.
Friendly, let's go ahead and ask about day.
Farble. Websy Nobula. Haba. Lurherbal. He's a Vamajig. Jarka. Miwanita. Koha. Yab.
Let's go ahead and ask for campaign donation.
Barso Misvadula Cog. Imza Wamazabalu. Lagan? Barzo. Bawikavar. Morikas. Sadub?
Okay, well, it's not 10,000, but it's something. Let's go ahead and chat.
Jeep Johnny Safasim. Z. Vibel Deech. Nagargalu. Sab Z. Zam.
What are you doing? You're sleeping until rested. Okay, that's fine.
Lazavul. Fucha. Belko Webney. Barco Tanzi. Badenapla.
Friendly, let's go ahead and friendly hug.
Ma, Dani. Ah, oh.
For this light, friendly, let's go ahead and tell story.
Zoob Jahani Mas. Flarby Mikatso. Zepto.
Friendly, let's go ahead and ask about career.
Ah,
Friendly, let's go ahead and admire.
Sa. Man.
Friendly, let's go ahead and press bonus.
Ah, Yazoo.
And let's go ahead and drop goes Zapper.
Nadu.
Mean spirited and hopeless romantic.
Webzi. Vortex. Belab Zarkle. Mixafatazu. Lamahi.
That's kind of a negative trait.
Miwanita. Kohan. Larsimore. Yadan. Darnia. Zamar.
Friendly, let's go ahead and what do you want to do? I think we can do chat. Friendly, let's go ahead and gossip. Friendly, let's go ahead and tell story.
Jeep, Johnny Safasin, Z? Benzi Chluby. Barzebni. Well, Urzanagi Flug. Chahobal Flug. Zoo Jahani Mas, T? Gatsolni Forba Zug. Forzazigatu.
Blake Glarb.
You're so close to getting to charisma to level 10. Let's go ahead and admire. Friendly, let's go ahead and what do you want to do? Express fondness. Friendly, let's go ahead and give inspirational speech. I don't know if that will work well for him because he's mean spirited. Friendly, let's go ahead and tell dramatic story.
Varble Flance Mana. Steam. Samay. Shoot. Larsimore. Malin. Darnia. Zamar. Barwani Posh. Weeds. Tassi. Booba. Zim. Cheap.
Okay, friendly, let's go ahead and chat. What did last one did? We told dramatic story. Friendly, let's chat. Friendly, let's go ahead and do a friendly hug. Friendly, let's gossip. Amazing ghost story.
Nagargalu. Bazi. Zimigat. Sigi. Zimidads.
Pause. How are you doing? You're doing fine. Let's have you stop and go upstairs to sleep. You are doing fine. I don't really care about you. He's grumpy and he's a party animal.
Sasha Mahim, Parfu,
Webzo,
Sabaga,
Madar,
Shaklinar, Kadub, or
Dilbabo,
Dilbabo,
Zag,
Di Nadu, Dubar, Carpso, Wabahina Tasam.
See, friendly, let's go ahead and deep conversation. Press fondness. Tell story. Show off Ghost Zapper.
Velna, Isa Bernabagavu, Ma Dani, Zeep, Sasha Mahim, Harfu, Blotny Ipto Sun, Arjun Suno Vlur, Blah, Mior, Lar, Zub Jah, Belko Webney, Zepto Mis Vibeldich, Nagargalu, Narbo.
We're so close to getting to the best friend threshold. Friendly, let's go ahead and what can we do? I guess chat. Go ahead and admire. And maybe one more will get him to best friend status to express fondness.
Zeep, Sasha Mahim, Manchubal Plonkel, for Flarby Mikatso, Vilbots in Zada, Zag, Mior, Darniar, Zamar, Larsimore.
Okay, well that wasn't it. Let's go ahead and go and tell story.
Zub Vibel Deech, Nagargalu, Steve, Hargame Dipsadu, Di Nadu.
Still not best friend status. Learn to admire. There we go. Hey, hey, hey! Dylan has just improved his charisma skill to level 10. Socialized, smooth talker, charming companion. These are just a few phrases that the locals use to describe Dylan. Been a long, hard road filled with the good and not so good chats, but it's never a bad thing and one always knows the right thing to say. Check the Charisma Journal for skill milestones and refine Dylan's charisma skill further. Can now use irresistible greets. That's awesome.
Yeah, done. Cheap Johnny Sapasim, Z? Ina Fasa Wimaze, La Herba Tubave, Zebolu, Geese, Quinzel Nevarb, Zorbu, Shagaza, Tawazi, Blue Blick, Nis, Lahop Gadu.
Dude, that is freaking awesome. We got Charisma level 10. I honestly am kind of glad we didn't have to do like another relationship for that, because now we can just focus on building a relationship with other friends we have, which actually make getting the last of the skills a little bit easier. What I want to do now is invite Babbitt Mahone over. I want to figure out what our last trade is. Loner is not so much of a negative trait. It kind of just means that they're more comfortable like being alone, I guess, but it's not like a deal breaker for me. There are some like people that have like so many negative traits that it's just like not worth dealing with. Like, for example, going back to Dylan. Like, for example, like mean spirited and grumpy, I would kind of figure to be like a two negative traits that I probably wouldn't want to like deal with. But he also has hopeless romantic and party animal, which are two like positive traits, so it kind of balances out a little bit. Kind of the more extreme cases that I've seen is actually can't really find any good examples. Guess like dislikes children and couch potato, unflirty, like those are kind of negative traits that are kind of difficult for me to deal with. I don't really know too many traits from other people. But just there's some like negative traits in this game that I just don't really like to deal with. So we're just gonna have you change outfit to every day, and we're gonna invite what's her name over to our home.
Yazimu Gazia Vaha. Web? Yukazavu.
So something I didn't notice is this game just kind of I mentioned this before, but there's a lot of Sims just don't really kind of follow the rules of aging. This kind of works on a different level as well, but earlier in the playthrough, like within my first second generation, I had a girl over that had like the child's body, but her legs and arms were extended whenever she would extend like horrifyingly whenever she talked, because she was supposed to be a teenager, so she was supposed to have the body of a teenager, but she still had the appearance of a child. It's just this game has its problems, I will admit it, but I am actually kind of hoping that we will be able to kind of get through this.
Susu. Kulafishu. Oh.
The special dude, apparently. I just really want to check to see if Babbitt has aged up again. Aged up. So let's just go ahead and do a normal friendly option.
Nishu Wuba. Azinu Bakasiaba. Upazanava. Zobova. Nuhuku. Zipuza. Dazu.
What does reveal secret do?
Yivadi. Guju.
Yeah, one thing I don't like about like kids in this game, it's just kind of been general. The dialogue options for a child is so limited in comparison to the dialogue options as an adult. I just want to double check to verify something.
Zoc!
Chevy.
Yeah, we don't have like any options for that. Let's just go ahead and ask to leave. I just really want to see if she aged up.
Kaboo.
Peaceful.
So one thing I will say is when I played Sims 3, the original Sims 3 on Nintendo Wii, it's actually a slightly different game for the Sims 3 on Xbox and PS3, I believe, because you can actually like control your Sims with a nunchuck and actually move them around like they're an actual character, which I actually thought was really cool.
Zeeb, Sasha Mahi.
But
Deebs. Shagarb.
one problem I do have with that game, and something actually kind of not really a problem, but it's like a mechanic that I kind of learned about too late, and it kind of screwed me out of like getting a relationship. But I actually kind of found out that if you get a sim high enough, like if your best friend is a sim, you get high enough, you can ask them to be a best friends forever. And if you do this, at least in Sims 3, I don't know if it's the case with Sims 3 Pets, it will actually lock you out of the possibility of getting into a romantic relationship with someone, because for some reason you can't have a romantic relationship with someone that you are best friends forever with. So it just kind of locks you into the friendship thing. That's why I'm kind of worried about kind of getting my relationship with Babbitt too high, because if it gets too high and she gets to the best friends forever phase, my idea, my plan of having them get into a relationship when they're older would actually kind of go down the shitter, because I probably won't be able to get into a romantic relationship with her because I'll be best friends forever. And actually, for a while though, whenever I kind of talk about this, I kind of strategizing and planning about what I want to actually do for like planning like relationships in the future when like my Sims are like children. I actually kind of read online that apparently this is actually kind of bad. It sounds bad on paper. But I actually kind of found out from another friend who's a huge friend of the Sims games. I actually kind of found out that it's actually a fairly normal thing to do. It's actually a fairly normal thing to do to kind of like plan out. It's essentially a lifetime. You're just planning out relationships. But it's just for a long time, like I always was kind of a little bit self-conscious, I guess. I was always a little bit worried that I was a little bit worried that people would kind of see that and just think, oh, that's so wrong or whatever, but I was apparently wrong. Apparently that's a very normal thing to do in the Sims games. Take a look at your skill milestones for charisma. Still need to get 10 best friends for that. We may continue to work on that when tomorrow. At 6 best friends, we need 4 more. We also need to eventually work on comedian. We need 90 more funny jokes told. I'm actually gonna use a karma power on John. Gonna use Giant Jackpot. Just go ahead and eat leftovers, apple pancakes. You are going to work in 7 hours, okay? I think what I may have you do is we're just gonna try and raise your stats. And when you have raised your stats, we're actually gonna have you put an upgrade in. May as well just put an upgrade in this thing since we use the sink a lot, and we're just gonna put Unbreakable on it. What the heck is that stat? Brighton Day. Oh. How are you doing? You honestly should get up right now. Gonna have you use the bathroom and take a shower. Clean and then shower. And when you are done, gonna have you continue your writing. We still need to get writing to level 10. You still need to get level 20 as well. And we're currently at written. Sorry, we need to write 20 books, and we've currently written 13. So we still have ways to go on that. Odor-free basin, unclog. Let's take a look at the light turning ward points, because I feel like we have a lot stockpiled. 9,000 for you. I'm not going to buy anything for that. There's one thing that I would consider, but it's 30,000 points for Zara. 20,000 for Dylan. Is there anything I want for you? I guess Observant could be good for Charisma. Be a nice throwaway thing. Although I don't really need it now since I already have the milestone for discovering traits. I may not go for that. Multitasker. Honestly, it might be a good one. That's it. Oh, I just remembered something. Don't we have a... Yes, we do. No, we're probably not gonna do that one. Oh, and I forgot to look at everyone else. You. If we can get you to 30,000 points, then we can get you a really good skill for a writer, which is acclaimed author. So if we can get you to 30,000 points, we can get acclaimed author, and we can get one of the skills, like one of the skill milestones, really easily. In theory. The other thing that we can do... I was gonna say, like, extra creative. But actually, not really sure that I need it. I already have, like, all the painting skill milestones on a different, in a previous generation, so I don't need to do that again. Really, like, acclaimed author that I need. We will actually be able to get close to getting 30,000 points because we're actually, I think we're one book away from writing 15 novels, and we are nice. And we are one book away from getting bestsellers, so we will be getting 6,750 points for that, which will give us about, what is that, 23,000? Is that right? Maybe 24,000? I'm bad at math. I'm trying to do the mental math here, and I'm obviously failing. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 750 points plus... Yeah, it's about 24,000 points.
Noopy Hiltla.
I was gonna have you, work on an upgrade, but I think instead I wanted you to work on your fun. How are you doing? We're actually gonna have you stop and clean up, and we're gonna have you sleep. What I'm actually kind of thinking about doing, as I stated in the past, I do kind of have names picked out for, and I do have a career in mind for what I want my second kid to do. I said that I wanted to do the journalism career for the second kid. John is going to be the music career. And I actually said that I was kind of thinking about having his name either be Raphael or Hope, which are named after characters in my novel project. I'm actually leaning away from Hope at the moment, and the reason for that is I actually kind of did some more thinking on what I want for Hope's character, and I realized Ryder isn't one of them. Well, maybe it could be, thinking about it now. Because she would technically be writing when she's in that career. I don't know, I need to think about it some more. I have plenty of time to figure things out. But it's really, I want, like, these names of these characters, like, for example, Zara, like, being the evil career, named after one of the antagonists in my story. Dylan also being an antagonist in my story, but he's working, his main goal in my novel is to be a good leader. Essentially kind of work to improving as a leader and learning what it means to be a leader. Jean is, just as a quick reminder, Jean is named after one of the main protagonists of my book. He will actually be the lead protagonist of my third trilogy. But he's also considered to be the best of his field, so I say essentially kind of like a rock star in his field because he essentially is the best what he does. But that's why I kind of want him to do the music career. I really don't know. I know one of them. If I were to have a boy, I was gonna name him Raphael, and after one of the characters in my book, but he's also a character in the Bible that my book is based on. I have no idea what would be a good name if it was a girl. Like, I'm still leaning towards Hope, but I don't know. It's actually kind of interesting thing about Hope in my story is she's gonna be like the final character that I will create in my story, but she's also gonna be a character that the reader will actually be sort of familiar with, and she will kind of create like a sort of poetic ending for the story as well. But she won't appear until the tail end of the 13th book. And it's really kind of sort of meant to be the epilogue of the entire series, which I think would be kind of a cool concept. But like when I like coined the idea of like creating hope for this like scene in my final book, like it almost kind of got me choked up when I started thinking about it because it was just such a beautiful scene I was just imagining. I actually kind of hear a lot of people like I heard like was watching a video one time of someone of a director or something stating that he was brought to tears by reading his script, and a lot of people just respond to that, say, "Oh, that makes you sound like so cynical or whatever." Personally, if you are brought to, I always just kind of view this as I always kind of thought about this, but if you view things this way, but if you are moved by something you have created, then it just shows how much passion you have for that thing. And honestly, it's kind of more telling of how important that story is to you, that creation is to you than it would be for the audience. You are just gonna fast forward a little bit. Really just killing time at this point. Like we can't really make any progress until we either level up a skill or until we level up in our career. So we should be getting a promotion with Zara after today. Come on. Yeah, I need you to eat. Oh, looks like we're out. So let's just have you eat bread and jam. Uh, okay. That's all I want you to do. Let's see. Tanisha's newest science fiction saga, 1948, aims for the assignment of Blockbuster. Looks like it's another bestseller. Been compared to From Notepad to Laptop in some circles. Copies of 1948 are already flying off the shelves faster than the publisher can replace sold copies. $332. Payments will be received on Sunday at 12 p.m. See, we are halfway to writing level 10, which is great. Let's see. Oh, we got the wish for writing 5 bestsellers. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you to. I need you to cook a recipe. Serve breakfast. Going to make waffles. As for you, you are definitely going to be promoted today. Your needs are getting a bit low. You'll be able to be fine. The gang returned from the high successfully, however the pile of loot is immense. There aren't enough gangsters accounted for the leader. But as ever so politely to stay late and assist the loot counting, gang will appreciate your efforts. Yes, will accept the opportunity. Waffles, put away leftovers. Bread and jam, clean up. Use the bathroom. And sleep. It will definitely be promoted. I'm just kind of more concerned about what's going to happen to my son because her needs are going to be really low. Okay, she did eat, so it's just energy.
Ooh.
It'll be fine. The gang really appreciates your help. After all, it's very unlikely the loot would have been counted in time without your help. Enjoy your newfound relationships. The gang sees you as a valuable ally, which is great. And promotion? Competing branches of the organization are looking at Zara Knight and her skills with eager eyes. The Department of Thievery thinks she's got a great sneak about her, as well as an eye for the real prize. The Ministry of Evil has other plans for Zara. They think she has what it takes to lead the organization to evil and world domination. For this character, we are going for the thief. Congratulations, Zara's impressive performance has earned her a promotion to Safecracker as well as a bonus of $1,512. Tick-tock click. You must have the hands of a surgeon and the ears of a jackal to successfully manipulate the intricate mechanisms of a safe. When all else fails, load up a dynamite. Tick-tock, tick-boom. You now also have access to the sneak interaction. Makes $96 per hour, works at 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Azaznox Bimba.
Can you be any more cliched? Jesus. No. Why? Seriously, like, can you be any more cliched? I'm legitimately want to know. Like, it's freaking black and white uniform that's like how like criminals are depicted like old school like TV shows and cartoons. That's just... I really wish I can change the mask. Can I change the mask? Can I change the mask, please? No? Guess we're stuck with that. I would like to be able to take that mask off. Taking a long time to load. There we go. That's getting insane. I need to check something because my freaking... Okay, good. Just making sure. Last thing I want to do is find out that I chose the wrong career path. I was pretty sure that I selected Thief for her. Because Zara in my story is a thief. She was presented as a thief. You eat leftovers, waffles, go ahead and eat. Don't starve to death. And I think we got a new karma reward, so we're gonna use another my brain karma power.
Oh.
Woo! Gorgy, no!
Can we get to 1.8 million?
Ooh!
No, we got close, 7,000 away.
Baby, woo! Ding!
Need to take a look at something. Level 8 and you are level 7. Huh. Actually kind of curious about something. What does sneak interaction do? Like, is that you? I don't know, I guess I'll find out what the sneak interaction does, or I could just Google it. Google always has the answer, they just need to search for it. Uh, what I actually want to do is I'm just killing time a little bit until it gets to 7. Because we're gonna invite someone over and try and get the last of the donations needed to get max affinity for the funding. We're gonna invite Eva Gilman over, or maybe we're gonna do Wilford Bonella. Dylan Knight, change outfit every day. We're also going to continue to work on getting someone to best friend status. Cell phone, call sim, invite over. Oh, we got Wilbur to Leon to best friend already. Okay, well then let's invite over Stephanie Light. Are you one of those sims that has the negative traits? I may want to do someone else. Oh, she's an acquaintance. I don't know anything about her. I guess we can try. You may not want to come over because we are acquaintances with her, not a friend. Invite over.
Jeebladon.
Oh, she did come over.
Bazorble? Shooby
So nice that I got charisma at level 10. Hilarious greet.
Marpiar!
Friendly, let's go ahead and chat.
Ah.
Zoob Jahani Moss. T?
Well,
I want to get her to friend before I ask for a donation.
Tagag.
Zelka. Zelka Webadanch? Shabasa T?
Hi, Vitor.
Huh?
I'm already close to getting to friend.
Maheen.
Howda Hill.
On Brian Day. The hates the outdoors, brave.
Yad Bondaglarn. Donga Duza. Teague.
Ani. Shub. Shabug. Zaluva Kazabat.
Gurk Yabag.
Mm-hmm.
He is athletic. Go ahead and I guess we can ask for a campaign donation now.
Pebzel. Jabab. Varble Flansmana.
Mm-hmm. Bees.
May. Shubad. Farble. Websy Nobaluk.
Mm-hmm.
Paba. Lurherbal.
Mm.
Kiza Vamajig.
Artab. Vuitsi
Tor.
Antu.
Yab.
8,000. Don't not max of any. Okay, well, just had to ask someone else. Let's go ahead and ask about Day.
Zarkle. Mixafatos.
Mm-hmm.
Lamahi.
Then we will friendly hug.
Zubal.
Mm.
Stop.
You will ask about career. We will gossip and tell story.
Beto Garnish.
As gossip, let's go and admire. Who just came over?
Wakana.
Nurka Rita!
Oh.
Farble. Websy Nobula.
Mm-hmm.
Haba. Lurherbal. He's a Vamajig.
Tub.
Really just trying to get her to best friend status. So as soon as we get like some actions lined up, we're gonna be kind of fast forwarding. Eat leftovers, waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Mani. Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
Friendly, let's go ahead. I can already ask her to move in. Let's go ahead and chat.
Blopney Ipsos.
Let's friendly hug. Gossip. And Falco Zapper.
Badoo G.
Oh, top team.
Jeep Johnny
Shaka
Sasasi.
Lube. Steeny
Zetto
Long.
Misan
Kadiddy.
Ta.
Ibitorg. Hi,
Uh-huh.
Bitorg.
She's a vegetarian.
Oh.
Stephanie Knight, friendly. Let's go ahead. Applaud vegetarianism. Sure, let's do that. Let's go ahead and admire. Let's tell dramatic story. Let's chat. And I need you to continue writing. We need you to the sci-fi novel.
Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
That's your good friend. Nice.
Sada. Yurgo Bibadow. Hamazib. Shebzi Madoy.
Oh.
Mhm.
Mimsy's na.
Zeeb.
Yeah, I believe we got our good friend already. Let's go ahead and wait. What are we doing? We're doing chat.
Ah.
Go ahead and Brighton Day.
Bucci. Crimble a Dowd.
Friendly. Let's go ahead and correspondence. Gossip. And oh, oops. Tell dramatic story.
Wobblet.
No, stop! Hey, watch TV. I think because my kid, like, he couldn't actually write, so let's try this again. Write sci-fi novel. How are you doing? You're still sleeping, which is great.
Bushwa.
Larcymore.
Mm-hmm.
Argo. Kawasa music. Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
Friendly, let's go ahead and What do we want to do? I guess we can show off Ghost Zapper.
Quinzel.
We can chat
Nevarb. Zorbu.
and admire,
Gaza. Tawazi.
and we can apply vegetarianism.
Sebi Miyor Fatah.
Oh, Queen Vobel. Sul. Tabimbala Bozi Fatugas.
E Nadu. Darnio. Zim. Larsim.
Lahan.
Finally, let's go ahead and deep conversation. Let's chat.
Zeeb. Sasha.
Let's gossip. Let's friendly hug. And let's admire.
Zombo Chebadu.
Johnny Safatin.
Evie.
Z.
Juxiptigo and Greedabop.
Zabzu Nizzle Nor.
Tugani. Galarko. Rex.
Kazama Zigada. Shadag.
Zadir.
Darniyar. Zeem.
Okay, we got our best friend. Let's go ahead and ask to leave.
Yadan. Cheb Cheb.
Morba.
Okay, let's go ahead and get the mail. Of course, you know and love Miss Balistieri, doesn't everyone? Well, she's learned of your amazing charisma skills and knows you, Dylan Knight. And knows you, Dylan Knight, will soon reach your stellar level of international renown. Please accept this handsomely framed certificate and display it with pride, knowing others will see just how skilled you are in the arts of charisma. I believe at 12 in like 15 minutes we'll actually get a royalty checks. See, I need you to actually upgrade this thing because I don't think you did. No, you didn't. This will actually get us improved heinous skill, which is great. I think we're close to leveling up heinous, aren't we? Yeah, so we get usually level from that. I really need to level heinous level 10. We got that, and its skill milestones done in our first generation. We don't really need to do that. We're just doing it just cause. At this point, like, I'm more concerned about the points we get for completing wishes than I am for like completing things. 2,736 from book royalty. That's nice. Go ahead and check out skill milestones. Money earned while writing, 7,500. Nice. Let's see. Still need to get 20 books in our career. Honestly, I think maybe within a couple weeks we may be able to get the speedwriter done. So in theory, if my estimation is correct, maybe in 2 weeks we will be done with this generation. Because we will definitely be a level 10 in our careers by then. Doesn't take too long to get promoted. You are just going to fast forward. I'm actually kind of think I want to invite someone else over and try and get a campaign donation from them. But I don't know who I want to invite over. I need to look at my friends. Leon's best friend. Can't do anything with a sibling. Your best friend, your best friend. Your family. Your family. Rosalie Hart. Honestly, fuck it. As well, like, get Eva Gilman too, high level friend. We still need to get. I actually lost my train of thought. I was gonna say we still need to get like a few best friends done. Like, we need 3 more best friends. For some reason, I thought best friends was found in the friendship list. Yeah, sure, as well. Go ahead and get up.
Dirk.
Cell phone. She may be at work. Although she is an older sim, so she may be retired. Go ahead and invite over. Zoo is also old, huh? Eva Gilman.
Spurgog? Jesus.
Eva's coming over. So, I think that if I can get a donation from Eva Gilman, we should have max affinity for funding. We'll see if that's true. We were at 27 total funding, I believe. I don't know if it tells me here. It does not. But I believe, if I remember correctly, when we got the donation from Stephanie Light, we were at 27,000 funding total. And I believe if we're going by basic logic, we need like 30,000 total to get outstanding. Because 27,000 is not that much of a difference, and like, it's, to me, like, it feels like that 30,000 would be the cap because it's a round number, and 27,000 is not that much of a difference from I think it was 19,000 that it was before when I just got to Green Affinity.
Lebzo. Bartle bar.
Blondie Dan.
It's kind of funny. A funny thing about like Eva Gilman, at least I think it's kind of funny. She was actually a kind of romantic relationship with Gort, my bot that I created a few generations ago. And it's just kind of funny to me how it's funny to me how she is still kicking. Been alive since the very beginning of the game.
Sadoop. Farble. Websy Nobala. Haba. Lor Herbal. He's a Vomajig.
Artab.
Bonzi
Witsy
Nerd.
Atu.
Waka. Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
We got Max Fetty. I was right. Let's go ahead and friendly hug. That's favorite TV shows. Tell story.
Akaduni. Anipiwap.
And show up Ghost Zapper.
Vordorp Nidibazab.
Sagoob, Badu
Jungle
G.
Natu.
I need to check on you. You're doing good. And you are upgrading, which is fine.
Oh. Jeep, Johnny Safasim, Z.
Flopsy Mendoga. Snimo. Ta?
Absa Mazabal.
Ha, tipa.
Shabu, Zimfama. Jorkal Dubadao. Tibada, Simaba Zaga. Subti.
Hi, Vitork.
Okay, let's go ahead and get some more things stacked up. What are we doing last? We are doing Show Up Ghost Zapper. Friendly, let's go ahead and Brighton Day. We will chat and press Faunus and Meyer.
Gorzample. Barboflans.
This pastor, eat leftovers, waffles. You are done. Let's have you stop and use a bathroom. And we'll have you continue writing.
Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
We're almost hit the threshold, a good friend.
Gurk, get back.
Larcy Zamar.
The last one we did is admire. Friendly, let's go ahead and tell dramatic story. We will chat. We will friendly hug. And gossip.
Darniyar.
Mhm.
Z. Mani.
Zeep, Sasha Mahim. Tezazu Manch. Pabi. Zamnivi. Zabazood.
Oh, Tassim.
Got good friend.
T.
Filanu. Tavanor. Gag.
B. Nadu.
Zadir.
Oh.
The last one we did is gossip. Go ahead and we will Brighton Day. Chat. Press Ponus. And deep conversation.
Garbzo.
Wabahina Tasamin.
Shorkanik.
Got Heinous at level 7, which is great. This Zara is eating, which is fine.
Zeep, Sasha Mahim.
Zelmanduza.
Blopney Yipto son. Sub.
Jork, get back.
Uh-huh. Larcy Moore. Zamar.
Last one we did is deep conversation, okay? Go here and we will discuss favorite TV shows. Brighton Day. Admire. Chat.
Emble, Vazixelwangle. Flarp
Merhab
Crumple.
Bonadine.
Floppadoo Zigo.
Wasp. Bonshu Mazee.
Babam. Gurk, get
Mhm.
back.
Jeep Johnny Safasim.
Elko
Z.
Webney. Barco
Yazuni
Zanzi.
Who.
Vashabuvo.
Brib.
Saderp.
Ma,
Uh-huh.
Dani. Ble Glarbazol.
Mhm.
Zibadu.
Mhm. Song.
Maha. Darniyar. Mami. Zeep. Sasha.
The last one is chat. Go ahead and friendly. We will. What do we want to do? Let's go ahead and gossip. Let us tell story. We will. What do we want to do? Respond this. And up goes Zapper.
Lardy Yarb. For Bidor.
Yimbobina
For
Ripsnu.
Moobs a Ziba.
Sashubi. Sadu. Dop Dern.
Shorgle. Weltney Yarga Zappo.
We're so close to the threshold of best friend.
Ibidab. Glebo Fatab.
Hi, Vitorg.
Larcy Moore.
Mhm.
I think we really only need like a few more for the interactions. What was the last one we did? We did show up Ghost Sapper. Let's go ahead and no, not ask to move in. Admire. We will respond this. We'll chat. And let's see where that gets us.
Darniyar. Zamar.
Mhm.
Zoob Jahani Moth.
Tag Zuna. Solid
Chew.
Webzo.
Ya yip.
Give a Gilman friendly. Let's go ahead and respond this. Let us gossip.
Tip tip. Zombo Cheb.
Hey, Nadu. Larcy Moore.
Mhm.
Yadan.
But Gilman, let's go ahead and ask to leave.
Kaboo.
Chibib.
And now what I want you to do is eat, take a shower,
Oh.
take a shower, and sleep. How are you doing? You need to eat, and we're gonna have you sleep as well. I'm really hoping the glitch with Zara's career doesn't actually continue. But I was curious what glitch I'm talking about. Usually when I get promoted with Zara, we can't actually work the next day. We had to like skip a day. It doesn't, as far as I can tell, it doesn't give us a negative boost to our career. Usually when you skip a day, like if you don't show up a day, the game will kind of hate you for it. It happened every single stage that we leveled up on, and that's partially the reason why Zara is level 7. While Dylan is level 8, despite them starting the careers at the same time. Like, differences and, like, days off aside, Zara is going to put less work into her career than Dylan has in his. I guess we'll know, if we, I guess we'll know for sure if the glitch will continue if we get to level, we get 30 minutes later, essentially. We don't get the thing before carpool arrive in an hour. If that doesn't happen, then we'll know that, trying to think. We'll know that the glitch, is not taking place. But if it doesn't, the alert for the carpool doesn't trigger, then it is. I used to be so worried about it, but now I just kind of accepted it. It's something that happens, but it will be fixed the next day. I honestly don't know what causes it. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, those had the glitches taking place. Unless, yeah, it's 9 p.m. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go to work. Unless we can have her go to career. Nope. Usually we can just send her to work early, like as much as like 2 or 3 hours early, but yeah, she can't because it's grayed out, so the glitch continues. I don't know why it happens, but it's really dumb. Let's see, Tenacious, newest science fiction saga, blah 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 2, aims for the excitement of a blockbuster summer movie. Condensed into 150 pages, technology and spaceships, being compared to it's more than rhyme books in some circles. Pleasure is pleasing us as bestseller, nice. $332 in 6 payments. How many bestsellers do we have? Our 6th one, or is this our 7th? This is our 6th one, so we need 4 more and we'll complete that skill. We'll complete that wish, but we only need 5 more books, and we'll get a prolific writer done. It's very nice, and we're now officially over 3,000 weekly royalties. So, yay! Let's go ahead. I want to have her make something else for dinner. On serve dinner, we will make a Yeti. Just making sure once again. Okay, let's go to work. And I'll also go and verify. We're just gonna stay on Zara until we get to 9. But it was, if we were able to go to work, it will say you're late. You're like 1 minute late. You're like 2 minutes late, and then you'll usually get a call from your boss saying you're missed out work, whatever. You'll see in 3, 2, 1 that it says starts in 1 day. So I don't know why this glitch happens, but it only happens to Zara. I don't know if it's like a thing specific for the criminal career or if it's just like a weird glitch for this game, but for some reason Zara can't work on the day after she gets promoted. And that is why she's not like synced up. She's not like on the same level as Dylan, even though he really should be. I honestly would love to have like spaghetti for dinner tonight. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm honestly not like the most typical eater, I guess. I don't really eat that often, like as often as I should. Like, I think pretty much a healthy like thing is have like 3 square meals a day. I don't do that. The most I usually have is one, or the least I usually have. The most I usually have is two, but uh, I oftentimes at most days I oftentimes the times the first time I eat is at dinner time. So I've been eating lunch more and more often lately because I've been getting hungrier at lunchtime. But oftentimes there would be so many days during the like on a month where I just don't eat until dinner. It's not so much that I'm starving myself, but it's more so much that I don't feel hungry, or at least hungry enough to the extent that I need to eat. So, guess I often kind of, when I do eat, like I eat a lot, but like oftentimes, like I'll have like multiple different servings or whatever. Like, we have this Chinese food place in town that has like these the options to have plates, which are these giant to-go boxes full of chow mein, rice, and an entree dish of like things like teriyaki chicken or sweet and sour or whatever, like Mongolian beef or whatever. And usually, for most people, they just take a piece of, they take some of the chow mein, some of the rice, and some of the entree dish, and they just eat that, and that's like one serving. Instead of doing that, I always just take the plate up and to my room, eat it while watching TV, and I can eat like 90% of it on my own before I kind of get full. 90% of it, of like a huge tray of food. And then I'll just put it in the fridge and I'll just finish the last of it for lunch the next morning, the next day. It's just really, it's kind of funny to me. Like, it's just, it's funny to me, I guess, like how I uh, can eat a lot. I guess it's because of the reason why I'm just starve myself a lot. But I also kind of feel that it's probably not healthy for me to do that, but it is something I do.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
I also drink more fluids than I eat as well, so I drink a lot of water, I drink a lot of soda, I drink a lot of Gatorade, and I generally drink more than I eat. So,
Uh.
what time do you go to work again? Is it at 9? I think it's at 9. It's at 9. We're probably gonna have you get up, I haven't set to 7. We're probably gonna have him get up like at 5 or 6. Make sure that we're ready for the career. We're also probably gonna get up like as pretty much like when probably gonna have him get up like when his God, Kendo is called when his hunger needs it gets to a low enough point. Did do homework? Yeah, we did. What do we want to do? That's gonna have me watch TV for now. Honestly, we're gonna get up now. Just gonna have you eat. We're really just killing time at this point until the career starts. I do want to use a karma power because I think we have one available. Should get us over 1.8 million.
Viva Zaga! Vivu! Ava!
1,810,000. Nice. You eat leftovers, waffles. How are you doing? You're doing fine. You are hungry. Just get down and have leftovers, waffles. I always did kind of like the concept of a criminal career, is like in Sims games. It's, as I said before, like the criminal career and the criminals in Sims are just like very, very toned down. Like you're not gonna have like a criminal where like serial killer. That's not something you can do in Sims games, obviously. But as someone who actually played Sims 3 on Nintendo Wii, as I said, it's very different from The Sims 3 on any other platform. One of the things you could do in Sims 3 on Nintendo Wii is you can actually, when you have your sim go to a career, you can actually have like an interface option where you can have your sim like decide what to do for your career. Like for example, like you'll say for example, let's say for example criminal career, because that's what we were talking about. You have in Sims 3 for Nintendo Wii, you can have your sim like go into a criminal career, and then you'll have like an interface where you say work normally, do this, work normally, slack off, meet new friends, whatever, like the normal stuff. But then there'll be events that come up that will either boost your performance or negate your performance. It's completely random, but it's completely random like what the events are. But you'll see like these events take place like in this interface menu, and if you choose the wrong option, you can actually physically see your performance decreasing or increasing based on how well you do. So you can actually see whether or not your decision was actually a really good thing or a really bad thing to do. And what's kind of interesting, I really wish that they kind of made the careers that dynamic and later entries, because that's one thing I actually really did appreciate with Sims 3 and for Nintendo Wii, is there's a lot of things they did in that version of the game that I feel that was kind of would have been like really nice features to have in later games. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that it does poorly as well. I mentioned before, like, the glitch I had where after, like, the 3rd generation, Sims just ceased to, like, function. It was entirely common for me to just walk down the street and just not see, like, people dying left and right. And because it's Sims game, like, more Sims will spawn, more Sims will trigger, but they are physically incapable of taking care of themselves to the point that they will literally die of starvation on the streets. Like, you'll just be walking past someone and you'll just witness them dying. That's just how bad the broken like the Sims was in the Sims AI was in the original Sims 3. And that's actually what I was afraid of when I first started playing this game, because I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to handle this. The other thing about Sims 3, the one thing that I feel does well is it's I do kind of feel the relationships is just kind of handled a little bit better in general. And I mentioned before how like Best Friends Forever just kind of locks you out of things, but I do kind of feel that there was more options that you can do with dialogue than I felt that you could do with any other Sims game. And that's something that I really do appreciate about Sims 4, is it does seem like that they kind of expand on some of the things that I mentioned before. Like, they do have a dynamic career system where you will often like get events, but the thing that I don't like about Sims 4 is how the careers were handled as well. Like, it does some things that I really like, that I really appreciate, but it also does the things that I dislike. For example, is there will be times where you're like like if you go out and you'll do a job for a career, like you'll have the option to do a daily task, and you'll have an option to like increase like some of the stats that will make you more successful in your career, like the same thing that you have today, except for with the daily task. When you go out with your career, like, there is literally nothing you can do. Like, if you have like all the Sims in your things, you can, all the Sims in your household will have careers. They'll go to school. And if you have all the Sims out of school, you're literally just watching an empty house for like 10 minutes because you can't actually follow a Sim to their work. That's just something that I just felt was just so stupid, so badly designed, because I think that probably would be more entertaining for me to, if all my Sims are going to be out to work. I would much rather just observe their workplace like you can in this game than just observe an empty house and just be twiddling my thumbs doing nothing until one of my Sims get home. That's one thing that a personal gripe I have with Sims 4. Like, it does have an improvement, it does do some things I like, but then it counters that with introducing things that I don't like, and it's just so dumb. Like, I just don't understand like how they they made like decisions that would vastly improve the game, but they also made decisions that just kind of holds the game back, and it's just really dumb. I just don't really understand it. I think another problem that I have with Sims 4 is its kind of UI as user interface. Because this is a problem that I had in playing it on PC, and I did play Sims 4 on PC at launch. I actually enjoyed it a little bit to the point that I tried to install mods, but I actually couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't actually get the mods to work. But the UI for Sims 4 is actually really bad, where it's entirely possible for just simply out of nowhere, like, the cursor that I want, the mode that I want is where you're just dragging like a mouse cursor, just like different things. It can go from that to something else where you're using the analog sticks or the arrow keys or whatever to like select different things. It's really dumb, but that thing does happen where the modes will switch completely out of nowhere. And yes, I do realize that maybe I'm hitting the wrong button that's automatically switching the modes. But in my honest to God opinion, there shouldn't be two different modes to play. I feel like the cursor is probably like the best mode to play Sims 4. But it is so freaking annoying when I try and play the game and then I get locked out of the cursor. And instead just be stuck in lock-on mode, then I have to pause the game and actually do it. Change the mode the only way that I know how, which is by going to the menus and changing it myself. And it's so dumb. Like, it didn't need to be that poorly designed, but like so much of the things with Sims 4, I feel like it does so well. But then it also has like moments in the game that I just feel just kind of hold the game back, and it's dumb. I want to love Sims 4. I'm a huge fan of the Sims series, but it's not my favorite game in the series. Again, like, I know that may be controversial to some. There's probably some people that really enjoy Sims 4. I'm not that kind of person, and I hope to God that Sims 5 or Project Green that's set to be in development, I hope to God that game is actually much better than Sims 4, because I just don't like it. And while we're talking about Sims 4, there is not a single DLC in Sims 4 that I actually like. Like, I tried the cats and dogs thing, thinking it'll make Sims 4 a lot like Sims 3 Pets, which is probably my favorite Sims game. It's a worse version of the Pets expansion for Sims 3. I had like a couple other mods installed, and it just kind of, I ended up like having a sour experience of them. And recently, they added some mods and gave some mods to the players that are essentially like free. And these mods, one of the mods they gave that was free, introduces diseases that your Sims can catch. And unknowingly, I sent a Sim out to work, and then he got a disease. And he was being affected by negative moodlets, and I actually was performing so horribly because of the negative side effect with the disease that I felt like that if it continued for much longer, I would actually get fired. That's how badly I was performing with this disease. How bad that disease was affecting my mood. And I feel that most people when playing Sims games, they play it to just kind of get away from like the realistic like things like diseases or things. I get the feeling people who play Sims games during COVID, they did not want to have to like deal with the game where you have to worry about diseases, because more people were kind of worried about the COVID pandemic, and we're dealing with diseases that last people on people's minds. I do understand like the reason for them having diseases, including diseases in Sims 4, but I feel like it doesn't really fit that well in with the Sims games, and it's just really dumb. Like, I want to enjoy Sims 4, I want to enjoy the game, but it's just every single time I play it, I just have like newer things to just kind of get annoyed with. And the thing is, like, Sims 4 has quite possibly the worst achievements I've seen for a Sims game. And the reason why I say it is the worst achievement for a Sims game, they literally have achievements focused on generations, for getting like certain generations, which isn't that bad on paper, but they force you to live through 27 generations for all achievements, for all the generation achievements. It is so dumb to me. Like, I feel that it shouldn't be that much just for achievements. Even like this family, I am about to do my 5th generation, like as soon as we get the careers done for this. I would honestly be so sick of this game if I played this game for 27 generations. Because there's not that much you can do for 27 generations. Eventually you're gonna do everything. And that, I feel, is the same thing that is same thing for Sims 4, where by maybe like the 10th generation you may have done like every single career and everything you can do in this game, in that game. And I feel that is just kind of dumb for them to force you to do 27 generations if you're just gonna run out of stuff to do, like not even like halfway through, like maybe like 30% through. It's stuff like that that I just find myself getting annoyed with Sims 4. It's poor decisions, and it just kind of hampers my experience with that game. That being said, I am considering playing Sims 4 on this channel, but it's gonna be a long time after I finish this series. Like, I feel like I'm gonna need like maybe a year or two of a break in between this game and the next Sims game. The thing is, as I said before, I want to love Sims 4. I want to love that game, but it's just like so many things just hold it back, in my opinion. How are you doing for lifetime reward points? You are 25,000. Nice. Almost have enough to get that author skill. Claimed author. I'm just gonna have her sleep and just kind of work on her social needs a little bit. Work on her needs a little bit, because she will need to go to work in about almost 10 hours, so I just want to make sure she's ready. We are approaching the end of the stream. As I said before, I'm going to be streaming until 4:45. It's currently 3:52. So we're going to be streaming for roughly another 55 minutes. I'm sorry, it's, oh yeah, I guess it is 3:52. I thought it was, like, it was reading like a minute past clock. Oh, is your... Hold on. Is your writing skill almost maxed out? It is. Wow. Nice. Almost got writing to level 10. I don't hear audio. I must accidentally turn down the volume. I was just kind of holding this little box thing that kind of controls the volume to my legs, and I must accidentally turn down the game volume. There we go. I do weird things when I stream. I need to check your friends list. Still child. I wonder if there's a money cap. $894. It's still a lot of money. I wish I had that as a weekly paycheck, but that's really low. Didn't I get like $1,000 or something? My previous promotion? Hold on. $179 an hour. Obviously, that it totals up to like $190. It's just you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm thinking of Zara. No. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 6 hours. Wait, hold on. 10, 11, 12, 1. That's 5 hours. I'm great in the math. How much do you make? Calculator. 96 times 5. Quarter 80. She is a lower level than me. She's level 7, I'm level 8, and I do kind of have like a higher paying career. But maybe I'm thinking of because they do say that I get a bonus at each promotion. Maybe I'm misremembering the bonus I got from a recent promotion and thought that was how much money I made the last day of work. I don't know. I'm really just trying to talk to Zara a little bit, just so to raise her social need.
Duck! Ip! The Pipso toy!
That's so funny to me how I have a limo taking me to work. I feel like if I had the option, if I had like a limo that takes me to work, I'd probably try and like abuse that.
Zarkle, Mixafata Zoo,
Mhm.
Lamahi, Goggle Zooble.
Mm.
Abba?
Bepto Garnish. Finplots Tukalisi.
Sadoop? Zeep, Sasha Maheen.
Tip tip. Zombo Chebadu. Zobe Zikfu Ta.
Hargame Dipsadoo, Vartubi,
Amanuta.
Chibi Zamazaz.
Gurk Ibad.
Uh-huh.
See, we need you to work out strength. You go to work in 7 hours. We need you to
Bungie
eat. And we're gonna have you take a shower. And it doesn't really matter what you do. So, I am thinking, and maybe we may be having another kid this stream. Because we really need to get like one more promotion for Dylan to be level 9, and he will have that promotion tomorrow. So it's entirely possible that I am still planning on having another kid when we get to when one of us gets to level 9 in our career, and it looks like it's gonna be Dylan. Big shocker, but why am I only selling one at a time? I don't need this death fish anymore. I only had it for cooking. I also don't need this scrap. I need the space rock. I need this titanium. I need this plutonium. I think we had this from the previous generation. Our dog that was. The guys were digging. What do we need for digging again? I think we were. I don't know. I think maybe we were trying to get life fruit or something from it. I don't know. We also have a ladybug. Where you get a ladybug from? We didn't have a cat that last generation. I don't think so. Ugh, that's morbid. We had cat remains in our freaking back pocket. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Look at all this stuff in our inventory. All these books. I'm gonna sell a lot of these books.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Oh.
See, we have another bestseller. Pretty much everything is copy and pasted. They're $59. Nice. Leftover spaghetti. Gonna have you go to sleep. Gonna eat. Gonna sleep. Zara. I'm actually kind of curious about something. She's been like getting like dangerously close to getting promoted. Like the thing for the past couple jobs now. Still working for a relatively low amount of time, but really just killing time at this point. Can't really progress until we go out to work. And how are you doing? Stop. Stop dancing like an idiot. Turn off. I need to go to sleep. You're sleeping great. What kind of car is that? Well, no, it's not you. Is it? It sounds like the freaking icon does not look like this, and it's been sitting outside my house pretty much since I started. It's a minivan, that's funny. That is funny. Oh, I just realized we don't go to work tomorrow. We go to work on Wednesday. So we probably won't be having a kid at the end of stream. I have one more day left in us, though. Dude, what are you doing? That's not your bed. That's your bed. I seriously tell him to sleep there? Oh, no, I think he did it on his own. It's actually taking us a little bit longer to get progress here, so we're not like nearing the end of the bar this time. Let's go back to you. The usual courier is sick, so we need you to take this gift to City Hall quickly. Major heists are planned, and we need the officials to be persuaded to look elsewhere. Let's take care of this. A leader will take care of you with gratitude and a job performance increase. I need you to take a use the bathroom, take a shower. Then I need you to stop. Watch TV. I'm just gonna fast travel here because I want to use the car power on her. Everyone is actually more or less full anyway, so it's not a big deal. Need to use Super Satisfy. Now I need to use Super Satisfy. Thought it paused time. I thought it. I didn't think it paused time. I thought it slowed down time, but I guess it paused it. See, we need to go to City Hall. $7 a.m. to 11 p.m. God. Really? Okay, well that's fine. Let's just go home, I guess. Really wish I knew about that. I didn't need to do that. I thought, oh my god, I just wasted the car power. I should have just checked the opportunity. Doesn't really matter what Zari does now because she has like max stats.
Oh, Sarge?
Zara, need you to watch TV. Just need to kill time until just need to kill time until 7. You're full. How are you doing? Oh, so I'm actually gonna have you use a bathroom. Clean the bathroom. I'm gonna have you take a shower. Let me get out of the way. You have a Waffle House in town where I live. It's obviously it's chain restaurants. There's Waffle Houses pretty much everywhere in America. But I think I went there for the first time for Father's Day. I was treating my dad to a breakfast for Father's Day, and I just kind of had their French toast is actually really good. What I'm trying to say. I really wish the IHOP near where I live was still open. I believe it closed down during COVID. It closed down during COVID and it never reopened. And I would just love to be able to go to IHOP again. I think the closest IHOP to us is like 2 or 3 towns away. And just to clarify, the next town, the town that had the closest IHOP that for a while to us was maybe about like 15 to 20 miles away. And it's just It's just so kind of like inconvenient, I guess, that
D.
it kind of closed down because the IHOP pancakes are just the best. Waiting until the kid gets out of work, get out of the shower, because I'm gonna try and like put an upgrade on it. That is a long shower.
So.
How long are you gonna shower for, kid? Jeez.
Oh, Duga Juve.
Big orc.
Korkor.
Ah.
What are you doing? Okay, well, you're glitched. Just get out of the shower.
Liba Dow.
The bar was completely full. I need you. No, we can't do it. I guess what we can do is just put Unbreakable on it, I guess. French toast, grab a plate. Fucking you son of a beach. Son of a beach. Eat leftovers, French toast. Try this again. Eat leftovers, French toast. Really just killing time until 7. We can work on that opportunity.
Itty thorn. Digna.
I have to know, are you still child? Okay. Get stop.
Oh.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Wasn't really paying attention at the time, but it's time. Drop off bribe. Writing. Short sci-fi novel.
Woo!
And let's see, Dylan Knight. Sure, confirm. Middle of the night, change outfit every day. Middle of the night, cell phone, call Sim, invite over. We will do. I guess we'll do Daisy Zoo.
Gunzavi. Ding Nang. Fuji Ding Nang.
Okay, we're gonna try and get another person to best friend, and we need how many more? We need one more. Holy shit, we're gonna get. Oh, we're gonna end the stream off with a bang. Dude, we can potentially complete the entire charisma skill. We do have good sense of humor, right? I think we do. We don't. That's a surprise.
If they bit so toy. Barb jar.
Tabarizi.
Barso Miss Badula Cobb. So, woman.
Being timely and discreet are great qualities in this industry. It's ever so refreshing in this business to have such a trustworthy and dependable associate. Please accept this job performance increase and the gratitude of the leader.
Urfna.
Itord.
Woo! So, it may be hard for you guys to tell, but there is like a line at the end of this bar that should not be there. It's a weird graphical glitch that I've never really noticed before. But it's kind of funny. I wonder if that means if that happens sometimes when you get like the bar fully filled. I've never noticed that glitch before. Like it's just like a small graphical glitch, but it's a glitch nonetheless. That line should not be there.
Zoob Jahani Mas. T.
Zom. Degoliga.
And who lives this?
Normally Ver Kazabul. Verga Zing.
Oz.
Argo. Kawasa Mizadig.
Blurs.
Arjun Suno.
Okay, let's see. Is it too friendly? Let's go ahead and chat. Admire. Express fondness. Brighten day.
Wabla Dig. Parfu. Sapaga. Shaduzava.
Dubdib.
Zeep, Sasha Maheen.
Elko Webney. Bargo
Neba.
Tansy.
Annie
Bedinafla.
Bakenshlo. Cordabaji.
Gerbzibzi.
Darniar. Zeem.
We're getting close to the good friend threshold.
Larcymore.
Blurs.
Gorzample.
Friendly, let's go ahead and friendly hug. And what are we doing? In Brain Day. Go ahead and express fondness. Gossip. And what else? Tell a story.
Barble flaunt's mana.
Samay. Shubad. Darniar.
Sash.
Zeem.
Warpney.
Huh?
Forgazik.
Oh.
I'm Sam.
Friendly, let's go ahead and admire. We will chat. Well, friendly hug. And we will show up Ghost Zapper.
Zabzu Mizzle. Du Kazamadзigada.
Winnie.
Shadag.
Kulatino.
Hmm.
Zugwadi Dash. Flash.
Oh.
This is the last one we did. Show up Ghost Zapper, okay. Friendly, let's go ahead and brighten day. We will chat. We will express fondness. And we will gossip. I need to check you. You're doing fine.
Oh. Tanashem. Blake Glarbazul. Sasame Bonita. Zub Jahani Mas.
Larva.
T.
Whipty
Dinar.
Yagdolen.
Kadub.
Oscar.
Or
Des Kuplazi Husu.
Blah.
Doesn't know.
Yor. Larcymore.
Shalav.
Okay, let's see. Daisy Zoo, friendly. We will, last one I did? Gossip. Go ahead and brighten day. We will admire. We will chat. And we will do conversation.
Shorgle.
Huh?
Welcome
Glar.
Darniar. Zeem.
Have 15 minutes left in this stream.
Florby Mikatso. Sada.
Gerbzibzi.
Nadu.
Zub Jah.
Daisy Zoo, friendly, let's go ahead and... What are you doing again? Do conversation, okay? Press fondness. Admire. Let's see, brighten day. Chat.
Wacky?
Slim
Burp
Barbzo.
Naso.
Paritab. Zemziga Famapsa.
Bolarnikova. Mago.
Mior.
Doesn't.
Larcymore.
Gerskluva.
Darniar.
Winnie.
Zeem. Gorzample. Jelb.
Oh.
Lebgel.
Tanashem.
Almost done. We will be getting a skill milestone done. Let's do a friendly hug. Let's do gossip, and I think Ghost Zapper may cap us off.
Jeep Johnny Safasim. Z.
Santa. Narba Pazeb. Salachu.
Gibding North. Porgo Jeep.
Salachuku.
Saguza
Sagloo.
Zamgi.
Pause.
Oh. Margo.
Huh?
Kawasami.
Not yet, okay? I imagine we're right on the border. Let's go ahead and admire. And we will do one more. Let's go ahead and Brain Day.
Gahan.
Enough best friends to complete the Everybody's Best Friend skill milestone.
Glar.
Crazy Zoo. Funny.
Or Gobble Mepso. Nebzel. Jabab. Zimadu. Maha. Ushwa. Zaji. Bernabagavu. Seg. Shabaza. Dawazi. Globby Nor. Globby Nu. Taj. Search me are. Batum.
I wonder if these funny options will eventually expand. I really don't like the funny option. Okay, well now we got some more options.
Zasam Salah. Batum. Huh? Huh? Minto.
Daisy Zoo. Funny, let's go ahead and tell dirty joke. No, it's what do we want to do?
Search me are. Batum.
Garna circle.
I really never bothered with jokes or funny dialogue in any Sims game. It's just probably my least use. It's like even like mean, I feel like is more useful. Like if you're going for specific challenges, or if you need to get like a negative reaction with someone for any way, or if you have a bad neighbor that really pisses you off, you can just become a nemesis with them. I can see like multiple reasons to use mean. Obviously, romantic is necessary if you want to have a romantic relationship with someone, if you want to have kids. I never saw the use for funny beyond like anything related to challenges or for achievements.
Zasam Salah. Batum. Huh? Hoptaji. Vernagig. Gorgadur. Gorgadinsa.
Oh,
Sound effects. The sound effects is just making it sound like something worse than it actually is. Like the way they would say herder, herder, herder. Oh my god, it reminds me of something my dad used to joke about.
Rivsy.
Yegar.
Neb.
Zep.
What are we at right now? Funny jokes told 21. We're still ways away from that.
Yabby. Yabby toe. Saj. Search me are. Batum.
This is probably my least favorite part of working on the charisma skill. I don't find this to be, because I'm not really like doing anything. I'm just, you need to tell 100 jokes for a skill milestone.
Oh, me.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought she was like hunched over the oven. How are you doing? Have you stop? Use the bathroom. And we'll go back to working on the writing. Hey! Congratulations, Tanisha has just improved her writing skill to level 10. People have no doubt wept from the telling dramas written by Tanisha. Readers have no doubt laughed until their stomachs hurt, and it can most definitely be said that the most vivid tales were created by none other than Tanisha. Enjoy the royalties, they are well deserved. Nice. Take a look at the skill milestones. Let's see, we have earned 8,348. Actually, very close to, I feel like you're close to getting a couple of these done. As I said, I think like maybe in 2 weeks I'll have the 30,000 done. Because if we continue to write books, the royalties will stack up. So I think it's entirely possible that we may like get 30,000 in just 2 weeks. Beyond that, we're already like 4 books away from completing Prolific Writer, and we're already almost done with 1 book. The only thing that I can see is gonna take us a lot of time to actually do is painting, because we need to get painting level 10, but we're not exactly employed with this character, so we can literally just have her paint non-stop, and she'll probably get decently high level in painting that way.
Lars.
Gorniwasa Kadi. Gorbigor.
Uh-huh.
Gorbigani.
Ah!
Ooh.
The club.
That time they sound like Goofy from Disney.
Zaji.
Uh-huh.
Pletzi. Mesto wasa fima j. Rizibaz. Sablarko mibifadoy. Bermnio, Bermnia, ta.
Funny, let's go ahead and tell inside joke.
So search me are. Batum.
Tagarna circle.
Funny, let's go ahead and tell joke.
Whoa! Zasam Salah, Batum.
Lars.
Funny, let's go ahead and goof around.
Zip.
Okay, fine. You got many times before. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I thought it was 2. I think we're just gonna end things off right here. It's a little bit early. It's like 4 minutes early. I just want to like get another thing done. I gotta be honest here, I don't like doing this dialogue options for you had to tell 100 jokes and you told 30. We're about like 33% of the way, well, not really 33%, we're 30% of the way through this. And I'm just gonna be perfectly honest here, it's probably like the worst part of charisma, is just telling 100 jokes. To random people, and it has to be successful, which means they have to laugh at it. They have to think it's funny. And I guarantee you there'll be some people that will kind of respond negatively to jokes because just don't really find that type of thing funny. It just really depends on the sim. I will also say that once charisma is done, there'll be one of 2 skills we have maxed out that we're working on right now. The other one being writing. But we did get writing to level 10, which is just great. So I think that we are making some decent headway to finishing up this generation. Before we wrap things up, I do want to make some announcements over what I'm going to be covering next after this generation is over. We're going to be doing a couple things. First and foremost, if we check the achievement list, we are going to be getting the achievement Scare the Reaper. We're also going to be getting, this is for the challenge Scare the Reaper, and we also need to get the challenge Dance with the Reaper. I have a specific way I'm going to be doing this. We're going to be getting both challenges in one playthrough. We are also going to be getting the Family Feud Karma Power for activating Cry Havoc Karma Power during a wedding party. That's another thing that we're going to be doing. We're also going to be making out the maid. We're actually going to load a household in order to do that, and we're going to be getting that challenge. And lastly, what we are going to do actually, I think that may be it. So we're going to be getting a few achievements. We're going to be getting Made Out, Family Feud, and Don't Fear the Reaper. I was thinking about like doing a Catwoman, Crazy Cat Lady playthrough for the Catastrophe achievement, but I may say that for later. If you are remotely interested in what to see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Sims 3 Pets yet again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Infamous 1 for 1% completion and the Platinum Trophy on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming, Brain just died. Saints Row 1 for 1% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in games we play for 1% completion, know that not only go 4% income statistic, but 9% in achievements as well. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.